February 25th, 1985, the commission trial would drop. Carmine Persico would get indicted with 12 other mobsters by Rudy Giuliani. Persico was fresh home and was tipped off with the indictments. He made the FBI most wanted list and ended up staying at a cousin's house. The FBI knew where he was hiding out from the jump because that same cousin gave him up, but the FBI didn't want Carmine getting any suspicious thoughts. So Carmine would end up getting 100 years and decided to make Victor Arena acting boss. But he made it clear, you're only keeping the seat warm for either my son or brother when they get released from prison. Persico gave Arena the power to kill and make men. Arena felt as if he was taking all the risks and making boss decisions, that he should just be the boss. So Arena set up a meeting with a guy named John Gotti. Around this time, Gotti was still dealing with a lot of backlash from the Castellano hit, and he needed guys to back him, especially from other families. He tells Gotti that he wants to be the boss of his family, so John sees an opportunity that will benefit him. If Arena is boss, then he will have some control in the Colombo family, because the Genovese and the Lucchese's didn't like John. So John Gotti put out on the street that Carmine Persico is a rat, which is far from true. Carmine was never a rat. I hate that lie came out last year about him being an informant. If so, who did he tell on? And why? Because he'd been in jail since the 80s till 2019 when he died. But that was an unfair move from Gotti. Gotti would hear about Arena problem, so he takes it to the commission. So a vote took place. Carmine 3 and Arena 1. And of course, that one vote would be the Gambinos. So after that, you would think Arena would leave it alone, right? Wrong. John Gotti already put the batteries in his back. So Arena would have a sit down with his consigliere and tell him to reach out to the Capos to see how they feel about a takeover. Something similar to what John Gotti did about the Paul Castellano hit. So after Carmine hears this, he orders the death of Vic Arena. June 1991, Vic Arena pulls up to his home and noticed hitmen sitting outside of his house. It was Carmine Sessa, Zambardi, John Paint, and Hank Smurra. Arena leaves immediately. No shots was fired. After that, Vic sees he has to fight and take out Persico's top men. November 1991, when Greg Scarpa visited his daughter and granddaughter, Arena hitman blocks his car and fires shots into the vehicle. Scarpa was able to get away untouched. The war was 100% on after they involved his daughter and grandchild. And after this, he would show why people call him the Grim Reaper. During this time, most of the Colombo family were unhappy with Persico's leadership and supported a change. And Benny Alloy would be one of them. In that same month, he would be shot at but escaped unharmed. A couple days later, Arena crew will whack Hank Smurra coming out of a Brooklyn donut shop. November 29, 1991, Carmine Sessa's nephew, Larry Sessa, was nearly killed during the ambush. Larry was chased down the street by masked gunmen and jumped into a friend's vehicle. December 5th, 1991, Persico's faction Rosario Black Sam Nastasi was shot dead while playing cards in the social club. He was 79. Days later, gunmen opened fire outside of a social club, killing a soldier in the Genovese family. The bullet was meant for Arena faction Joseph Tolino. December 8th, 1991, Vincent Fasara was shot in the back of the head as he hung Christmas lights on the door of his Brooklyn home by a crew led by Greg Scarpa. Greg Scarpa hit him behind the ear with an army-type rifle. When the body was down, he shot him 2 more times. December 9th, 1991, 2 of Arena hitmen shoots an innocent bystander 6 times, killing him while hunting for Persico's faction members Tony Ferreira and Frank Guerrero. It was an 18-year-old boy working at a Brooklyn bagel shop. On January 7th, 1992, Nicky Black Gracio, age 64, was shot while sitting at the wheel of his parked car. He was with Anthony Bianco, who suffered a grazed wound to the head while standing in front of the house. Both members were with the Arena faction. Later on, a shootout between Greg Scarpa and Joel Kakasi outside of a social club that left Kakasi with a stomach wound. March 25th, 1992, John Minibera and his bodyguard will be killed at a bar. Manvera switched to the arena side. 2 days later, 2 members of the Persico faction shot at a bar but managed to survive. April of 1992, Louis Bobo of the arena faction will be shot at but no one harmed. May 22nd, 1992, the Scarper crew will take out Larry Lampazzi. June 4th, 1992, arena side would again shoot an innocent bystander that will be 16 while shooting at Thomas McLaughlin. October 7th, 1992, Stephen Mancusi from the Persico faction will be gunned down. December of 1992, arena faction member Richard Capicana will be shot and wounded. And that same month, Bobby Torritello from the Persico faction will become missing. December 28, 1992, Greg Scarpa will lose an eye, protecting his son during the shootout. This would be unrelated to the war. May 17, 1993, Jimmy Randazzo will be killed in a parking lot of a Holiday Inn by his own arena faction members for the suspicion of being a rat. October 20th, 1993, arena faction member Joseph Scopo was killed at his home. 2 gunmen approached and opened fire with a MAC-10 automatic pistol and a .38 automatic pistol. Scopo tried to flee, but he fell to the pavement after he was hit twice in the stomach and once in the chest. 2 others were wounded in the attack. Several neighbors heard the gunfire and called the cops. The Third Colombo War will result in 12 deaths, including 3 innocent bystanders. 18 associates will end up disappearing. 68 indictments, including Vicarina for murder, racketeering, and weapons, and he will get 85 years plus 3 life sentences, causing the end of the war. So Carmine Persico would win the war and would remain boss, demoting captains that went against them. The war would cause the family to reduce size, and the family will be kicked off the commission. I want to say thank you everyone for tuning in to these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay cool, stay safe, and I'm out.